hello, hello. It is Tammy from Cheers to Creativity, and we're here on the Essential Stencil page. So I have another printed sheet of music. I know I did this last week, but this one's different. It says Santa Claus is coming to town. So we have this guy who's a little larger. Hang on. And then on the other sheet, we have one that's a little smaller. Now we did a little smaller angel on the last one we did, and it looked really cute. So that might be sticking in my mind a bit. I kind of think I like the smaller with snowflakes too. That's kind of where I was heading. So if we kind of put the Santa down here and look and see if we've got a couple snowflakes that we might be able to add. There's that one there. Oh, here's a smaller one here. In fact, these two are both smaller. I might use both of these. So let's use Santa Claus is coming to town. Something really simple right now. We're going to put this one here. So just to get an idea, we can either do it in a black frame, and there he is. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oops, got a piece of paper there. And my glass did slide a little bit. I'll just slide that back over, but he is super cute. I found this little bottle, and this was at Hobby Lobby. It has a little cork in it, so you could do it just as a bottle, or you could actually light it, the little bottle. So I've just taken this guy off. You've seen me enough times to know that when I'm going to do something with glass, I'm going to wipe it down with rubbing alcohol first. I've already done this. It takes just a second for it to dry. I'm going to put this on here. So this is a great example of a very simple project that really would not cost much at all, but has a great impact. This bottle was $2.99 regular price, and you guys kind of know me by now. I did not buy it until it was on sale, so that was 40% off. Don't ask me to do that math, but you can. Add a little bottle light. You could also add a sprig of greenery, add a ribbon. Super cute. All right, so we looked at all the transfers. Who knows? We may come back and visit those again. We're going to do Welcome to the Nut House. I've not even opened this up. I do know it's a bit of a layering stencil, so let's see what we're going to do. So when you open this up, this is stencil 1, and this is stencil 2. I sometimes pre-prep my wood, and when I pre-prep it, it's usually just something very basic like this. It's just white. So what I'm going to do, just to give it a little more something, is I'm taking some white pearl paint. This is a dazzling metallic white pearl. I'm just going to grab a large brush. It's just kind of fun. You're not going to see a lot on the camera, but I see it, and that's all that kind of counts. I'm going to hit it super quick with a blow dryer. All right, so this is the welcome, and it gives us this basic idea. Let's grab that. So it's just like a small one, but it shows you that you're going to put it on this part first, and then there's some details. So I'm going to leave that right out here. So I like Tuscan red when it comes to a really clean red. Another red that's kind of fun is called Red Alert. But you can even see just looking at those colors that this is more of an orangey red, where this is more of a deep red. And that's what we're going to look for tonight, is a more deep red. Here we go. No foul. I think we're going to go with a really simple green tree. I'm going to do Hauser Green Dark. And I'm just going to do that stem the same color. And again, I'm seeing that I'm going to need a second coat, but that's okay. I'm just going to use the green down here for a quick little idea where this light is. These lights are going to be. Star. So I had to stand up and pick up some Emperor's Gold. And I'm just putting a little Emperor's Gold on. So this is a metallic as well. But I'm still just offloading it. We're just going to go tap, tap, tap. Oh, tap, tap, tap. Okay. So now I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to line this up like such. The trees have a little outline on them. The lettering has a little outline on it. And I'm just lining it up with what I've already done. Okay. So you can see I've got some lights down here. I've got this face up here. And I'm going to use a color called Warm Beige on his face. Okay, so I've grabbed my color. I'm offloading it. And this is going to be my little soldier's face. So I'm going to tell you something as I'm doing it, that I think we might be missing something. Remember, we had some red out. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that red. I want to think that he's going to have some rosy cheeks on each side. bottom here, his little feet. I'm thinking to tap a little bit of this flesh color right here. So I've taken the green. I'm just going to tap on the green for his feet and for his shirt. I think on that tree, we're going to stick to basically gold. So we're there on the tree. I'm going to come back in and do some gold dots. Let's go ahead and add a couple random green dots. Maybe and pull back a couple of our red dots. And now we have to add some colors to our lights. Now, I don't know about you, but I grew up just liking white lights. But as I get older, I actually like some colored lights too. Absolutely. And I'm going to do these as close to that top part as I can. I'm going to come back and add some silver on the top of it. So what colors are we going to do? We've got some red, some green, some blue. Let's do this in red. And I'm offloading every time before I put this on my piece. Green, green. I'm looking for a good blue. Oh, that's periwinkle. Not quite the color I'm looking for. This is called sapphire. So we're just going to pick up a little bit of the sapphire. And we'll lift this up. Oh, I'll get a little bit of a bleed, so I'm going to pick something up to fix that just super quick. Sure I am. Right there. I think I can get it out. Yeah, I can. Pick up a little bit of black. And just so my silver shows up a little more, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit up here. We'll put it back with the silver. And I'm actually going to do his mustache in white and his hair in white. But I'm going to give it a little black first. And wipe that off and give it a second coat. We are almost finished. We've got the welcome with the sparkle, and we can't wait to see you again next week. Cheers.